Hello, Pro. In today's lesson, we're going to speak about software vocabulary. The first word in the agenda is programmer. A programmer is a person who writes or modifies a computer program or an application. You can also be called a software developer, so it's up to you to decide which name you want to go by. Now, when you're talking about a program, what kind of things can you do with the program? First of all, to start a program in English, you would say to execute a program. There are more words that you can use. For example, you can say run a program, launch a program, or boot a program. So it's up to you to decide which word you want to use. What happens if you have a failure? What happens if your program does not respond? In this case, you can describe it by saying that there is a program crash or that your program crashed. This is a way to describe a failure of your program. What do you have to do in order to reboot the system? For example, you need to terminate the program. To terminate means to cause the task to stop executing. I have one more word for you that you can use when talking about programs. You can abort a program, which means you want to end the program before its completion. One more time, to abort a program. Let's move on. When talking about software, of course, everybody knows the word feature. So, what is a feature? A feature is something that a computer program is supposed to do. We all know that there are jokes about features and bugs. If you don't admit that there is a bug in your program, you can call it a feature. A bug is an error in a computer. So, tell me, is your code full of bugs or features? When you are describing a failure, there is a word error that you can use. Be careful because you cannot use the word mistake here. When we are talking about IT, an IT mistake refers to an error. To sum up, an error is an incorrect action of your program. Finally, I would like to talk about users. We are all users because we use software, but there is such a term as end user. An end user in IT is a person who uses the program that your software developers built or developed. End users are us, the people who use a product on our computers. So, subscribe on my channel and keep in mind every word you heard here.